Do I look angelic? Holy smokes, guys, it's the next day, and now we got about 3 inches of snow. Temperatures are still staying pretty cold, and all systems are faring well here at the Off-Grid Homestead. I'm going to show you guys one of our latest, newest, bestest, greatest updates. But the first thing I have to do is fix the power source. So let me fix this generator pull cord real quick. And one of the problems that you always have with a generator is the pull cord. That's why I like the electric start generators. With a pull cord backup, just in case you ever need to start it and the battery's dead, right? So I'm getting inside of here right now. I'm going to replace this starter coil here. Come on here. See? That was relatively painless. Remember I told you guys I'm going to get a little better at all the mechanical stuff? That one was pretty easy, but at least I did it myself. A lot of guys would take that in. Probably cost you, you know, 50 bucks, 75 bucks, maybe 100 bucks. Oh, and by the way, on the starter, I saved $125 on the tow at least. Plus the labor to put the starter in would have been at least $200, $225. So I saved about $350 on that doing it myself. So. Our off-grid homestead's kind of changed over the last year. You know, I wanted to really get into creating our own lumber. So we got the sawmill, and I want to do firewood processing so we have a way to keep warm, because you know we live off-grid and we heat with a wood cook stove. So I wanted to be able to make sure I had wood for ourselves and be able to provide quality firewood for our neighborhood. So that was been my focus, right? And a lot of that requires petrol, fuel. It's what moves America. Now we can see if my job worked here on fixing this pull cord. Let's see what we got. A little cold. At least the pull cord's working. Come on, baby. There we go. we have a problem. So remember this saying, 1 is none, 2 is 1, and 3 is done. So if you're gonna live off grid, you're gonna need multiple size generators. That little generator there is made for jumping around doing little small jobs, but apparently this pump here is a little too much for it, so we'll roll out the big dog with the electric start and the pull cord backup. Blended fuel too for winter for my diesel truck. So they'll switch over just like the gas stations do, depending on the weather. Let me get this filled up and I'll go over a few things with you, so don't go anywhere. I want to talk about some of the really good benefits of having a setup like this at your off-grid place or on your homestead. Easy speasy, lemon squeezy. All right, let's go down by the house and we'll talk about what's up. So if you guys have been around our channel for a little while, you might have saw last year I put together a little trailer with a gas tank on it, and it worked out okay. It was 100 gallons, and you know, we filled it up a couple times, took it into town, and it wasn't working too bad, except we were finding ourselves going in and out of town a lot, filling it up, because I'm running the sawmill, I'm running the log splitter. We actually use it for the truck. One of the ideas behind getting gas on the homestead and off-grid here is also to keep us out of the petrol stations, you know, because a lot of times there you'll use your card, and those are some of the most compromised places for you guys to do your shopping using your card. So that was a little thought process behind it. And then another thing was the gas going up in price. I really have been conscious about that, and once you buy, that's 500 gallons of diesel and 500 gallons of unleaded. And once you get your 500 gallons, you're locked in, that's the price. So it was $1.74 a gallon on the unleaded. I have to check for the diesel, but I think it was below $2. And in our area right now, gas is $2.20, $2.29, right around there. So I've already saved 40 cents, 50 cents a gallon right off the bat. So that's the big update, and I wanted to show you guys that. It's all about a little bit of peace of mind. It's also about a little fuel security. And you know, a lot of times we lose power in these small towns and you can't go to the gas station and get gas. And I'll always be able to you know, get gas here on the property. So I'm really excited about the addition. It's going to help things run a lot smoother, and maybe in the next video we'll ask Stacy how she feels about it, because she normally gets the gas in the gas cans, and it's probably been one of the things that she complains about, but she doesn't complain about much. So you guys, hopefully you get an idea about this. Check your local areas. You know, you probably have somebody in your area that can deliver fuel to you. for us renting those tanks come free. I paid money for that trailer, I paid money for that little tank. Actually, I already sold them all anyways on Craigslist. But I recoup my money, but those tanks come free because you're buying the fuel, okay? Also, it helps monitor my fuel costs a little better. So I know how many tanks I'm getting, how much fuel I'm going through. I know I'm paying for this much money right now for all that gas. Keep Stacy out of gas stations and myself using the card for sure. That's a compromising situation. What else can I say about it? It's convenient, it's right up front. So, you know, just all around it's going to be a good call. So, muscling all these gas cans around, you know, they're good for one-offs or over here and over theirs. But it's not good to constantly be filling these things up around here. And to be honest with you, I mean, we've been here a decade and it's the most gas we've ever used. But, you know, our things are changing just a little bit. You know, we want to get a little more mechanical. We're getting a little older. And I also want to be able to make money on my homestead, provide service for my neighborhood, and also wood for our wood cook stove, and wood for building stuff, and you know, all that pioneer stuff. After all, this is pioneer life in the 21st century. We still have horses though. A lot of people ask, what do you do with them? We have buggies, a couple of buggies I ride. We had a team of Belgians, guys. I did the whole thing. I did the team of Belgians, plowing and disking. And now we're just moving on to the iron horses. I'm a little older, and that stuff gets heavy. They consume a lot of feed. You know, there's a lot of other things that come along with that. So, all right, I'm gonna get inside to get this video up for you guys. Hopefully you guys dig that, to give you something to think about. These videos are about thinking, and I'm really excited about it. I'm not really excited about it. I mean, it's just a good thing to have as far as convenience, safety, and also price, right? We've got to watch those dollars, or watch those pennies, and the dollars will take care of themselves. All right, see you guys on the next video. Got any questions, leave them below.